Okay, hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and the next episode of our Jaguars rebuild, as we're into season 2 now, going into week 2 against the Ravens. Okie doke, so that's where we're going to assign our scouts. Happy days. We can have a look at some of these prospects quickly, maybe get some in for extra viewing, or at least make them our favourites so that we can keep an eye on them. He's not looking too bad as Orion. We'll add him down as a favourite. Although the plan is not to be in the top 5 picks, but we'll stick him in. We're just going to stick a few of the kind of players that we need in. Get a nice amount of these in, because then we can really look at them. So out of the top 50 we'll just go with yeah, so we'll go with that. They're the ones that we're gonna take closer looks at moving forwards. See how many that is. So we've got 36. That's not bad. So we'll keep an eye on those. We can get some really good scouting done there. We'll keep an eye on the draft stories because they give an indication as to what players are doing. So that's sorted. We've got some staff points. We'll spend a little bit of them. Want to try and find out who's got it, but I want to try and get the ability to get the extra focus player. I don't know if that's on the defense or offensive side, so I need to get staff modification ones so I can get an extra. So are we going to go well, we're going to go here first because we have to, and then we'll work our way down, probably down the left hand side, but this is now where we need to get to so that we can get an extra player in our focus groups. We can get up to an extra 3, so that will really help out with our players. I can have Trevor Lawrence in and still have our rookies in there, but that's not just yet. But I think I'll take Trevor Lawrence out this time and put our rookie wide receiver Geo Starks in there, just because Trevor Lawrence is going to play. So we get Miles Jack and Wingard back, which is really good. Oh, a few weekly awards means we got one. Josh Allen managed 3 tackles, 3 sacks and 1 forced fumble, gets him AFC Defensive Player of the Week. And our QB that we're up against this week got Offensive Player with 187 pass yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 18 carries for 89 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So he had 4 touchdowns. It's going to be tough to stop him this week. So they're asking us to defend the outside run or the deep pass. Now, the deep pass doesn't scare me with Lamar Jackson. It will be his running and short to medium pass. So we're going to contain the QB scramble. I think that's going to be our main one, because he will destroy us going forwards if we just let him run. Now throw it short or run inside. We're going to run inside. And I did say we'll take Trevor Lawrence out because he is playing every week. And I would like to get, I mean, we've got Geo Stark or Quincy McKenzie. Both a normal dev trait, both in the 60s, but they're both young. We'll go Geo Stark. Yeah, we'll go Geo Stark. Let's see how our offense, or how our team came through practice. Hopefully we don't have any injuries like last time. Nothing on offense, which is handy. Now I need the defense to stay healthy, which they do. Good, good. And we've got an upgrade here to do after practice. Etienne gets an upgrade. Good man. As he gets an upgrade to change direction +2, ball carried +2, and a spin move of +1. So that's impressive. So we're just going to move on now, as we are at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'll see you down at pitchside for the action. First play of the game. I missed what happened on defense, as for some reason I accidentally selected play the moment, so I've missed the fact that we've got great field position and Robinson is first play straight up the middle for a touchdown. And there's a big tackle, Smoot in there to stop J.K. Dobbins, who had 70 yards off 16 touches last week. Big hit from Shaquille Griffin to bring Dobbins down. He picks up 4 yards on that one. And they convert the first down, but Shaquille Griffin's there to stop him from gaining any extra yardage. And they're starting to knock on the door here as they're down to our 27-yard line. And I've been caught up as Lamar Jackson goes for a run, and he's fumbled. He's fumbled it, and we've looked up. Smoots picks it up. He couldn't keep his balance, but we've got a forced fumble. My apologies to your ears there, as I got a little bit excited. Get a huge turnover there. Etienne makes a cut, just can't get past his man. Down for a 9-yard gain. This Baltimore defense was having absolutely none of that play action, as Robinson manages to take one right up the gut. We've got a new set of downs as we're up to the 44-yard line. And it is just going to be a run it kind of day, I believe, against this Baltimore team. Look at the holes that we're getting. Massive holes there for Robinson. We are absolutely dominating on the offensive line. Let's see, 3rd and 13. What a ball from Trevor Lawrence, and DJ's there to make the catch. What a ball. Oh, what a pick from Humphrey. And he's going. That's a pick 6. No one's catching him. DJ's closing him down. Can he stop him? No, he can't. He can't get close enough. I'm not even going to hate on that one. It was just a really good play by him. They sent a blitz, so I had to get rid quickly, but I thought he had the step. I thought he was open. He was open. But Humphrey has seen that beautifully and just slowed up enough to cut behind DJ and get that ball. It wasn't a perfect thrown ball because obviously it was just behind Chark. But yeah, 44. Brilliant play. Brilliant play, and that's a pick 6. I can't even be mad at it. I just can't. So yeah, I wanted to be mad at that last pick, but I just can't be mad at it. It was just a great play. We're going to go back to the throw to try and give him some confidence as Chenault brings that one in as he was bumped along the way, but that was a good throw and catch. And we'll bring it back down to the run game for this one, as it has been working really well so far. And there's another hole. It's going to come back for Holden as well. That's a huge gain, and it's going to come back for a block in the back or holding. Yeah, there it is. Let's get ETN into the passing game. We're going to look for a screen here as they have bought it. But 32, Elliott is right on the scene, and I can only hope Ruffin and passer get in. We'll take those free 15 yards. I don't know what Trevor Lawrence is doing with DJ. He doesn't seem to like him. Every pass seems to be behind him. Got McKenzie out on the field. Oh, and that's an inaccurate to Chenault. Trevor Lawrence seems to be a little bit rattled here. So it's 3rd and 10. As he makes that one to Chenault, and that's a good pickup. That was a good pickup there. As Trevor Lawrence gets accurate. Gonna need a bit more of that from him. Oh, come on, it's a first down. It's a flag. Block in the back again. Boys, what are you up to? DJ again. You got to stop this. DJ, I can't have this. You're a great player, but I can't have this. As we're back to a 1st and 10. Not where we should have been, as Robinson tries to cut one up. But that's 55 yards off of 6 rushes for him, and it's a 2nd and 7. And we're going to just stick with Robinson. He's having an absolute stormer. And it's funny because tail end of last season, you'll recall that I was talking about trading Robinson because of how well ETN was doing. And then Robinson comes back in, and at the start of this season, he's storming it. All over the middle, and again, not where it needed to be for him. I'm going to have to stop targeting DJ if Trevor Lawrence cannot pass him the ball, or just doesn't want to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think no broken tackles. Yeah, I do believe that DJ could have caught at least 2 of those balls, but they needed to be more accurate as well. Campbell couldn't get the interception there, but we managed to tackle them for a loss, and it's 3rd and 5. Oh, made the drop. Well done, 59, which is Campbell as well. Well, 2 Campbells, and that's the linebacker Campbell making the play and forcing the 3 and out. Flasco's all Madden sliders are really good. So any of you out there that do play the game, I'd recommend having a look at them. I'll show them at the end of this, because they are... Oh, I couldn't get the first down. They are actually really good. Yeah, I'll show you what sliders we're playing. Sliders I'm playing. God, I can't even talk. That's what happens when you're up at 3:30 for work. But yeah, I'll show you at the end of the episode what sliders I'm on. So if you fancy it, and then you can just alter it to what's best for you, because I know some of you are going to be a lot better than me at this game, so the sliders are going to need to change accordingly. But no, I'm really enjoying these sliders. Might have to make just a slight alteration, because I am holding the Ravens, but they're not. There's a sack. There's a sack by Kike, our free agent signing. But yeah, they're not. Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens are obviously dominating us, and we are stopping them. But the Baltimore Ravens aren't rated that much higher than... Okay, don't fair catch it. But the Baltimore Ravens aren't rated that much higher, so... Big block. Getting 9 yards out of that one, and it's 2nd and 1. James Robinson is having himself a day. As ETN comes in at fullback. You can't have ETN at fullback. He's not. Oh, he's getting a block though. He's getting a block. And J-Rob is averaging 7 yards a carry, which is exactly what you need from your running back. And there's another hole. This defense is getting torn to shreds. That went nowhere. We've done a lot of running at 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can catch them out with a play action. And there's Marvin Jones. What a ball that was from Trevor Lawrence. That was superb. Oh, Chenault managing to hold on to that one. I genuinely thought Elliott had picked that. But it's now 2nd and 3, and we're at the 2-minute warning. So we're back into the action. 2nd and 3, 2-minute warning. 20-yard line. And Trevor Lawrence goes down. It's now a 3rd and 15. Gonna need something special here. We're gonna try and get a touchdown out of this. Not gonna get it. Oh, we were lucky it wasn't going the other way. So we're coming out, minute 10 left to go. It's 13-7 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. While Miles Jack just jumped straight past Dobbins there. And they're going to take a timeout. Going to have to try and get some sort of pressure onto Jackson. And that makes it an incomplete pass. Third and 4, what can we do? Can't stop them, that's for sure, as Jenkins just knocks Duvernay out of bounds. Oh, get in! Number 37. Curse with the big play there to hit him as he catches it so that he can't rally it in. And that's a pick! Shaquille Griffin with the pick! And it's going the other way and we've got a chance to extend this lead. 14 seconds left. But at this point it's got to be touchdowns or throwaways. And there it is. Marvin Jones with the touchdown. Okay, so we're going to start the second half up 20-7. And we've just kept everything, all the game plans the same. We're going to keep running it inside. We're going to keep containing the QB scramble. As Andrews catches that one. And yeah, I'll show you Flasco's base sliders at the end of this, and then we'll make some small adjustments to... I've just run past him. We'll make small adjustments to the sliders because I do think beating the Ravens 20-7, it hasn't been easy, but at the same time it certainly hasn't been as tough as it should be, as Miles Jack is in on the tackle there. It's now 2nd and 5. Wingard in with a stop there, and it's now 3rd and 1. Big stop from Smoot. Dobbins going backwards, and it's now 4th and 3. Going to force a punt.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So out comes the offense, looking to continue their domination. The offensive line has been really strong. Robinson cuts that back up. He's now 12 rushes for 85 yards. So there's Chenault with the catch, and that's going to be a 3rd and 1. It's unlucky, didn't get that extra yard there, but we'll leave it up to Robinson to get. No reason to think he won't get it with the way the game's gone. And he doesn't. Rankins gets off his block and steps up for a big stop. And it's 4th and 1, and coach says punt, so we'll punt. I'm not fake punting. If coach says go for it, great. I'll go for it. If the options are punts, big hit. If the options are punts, we ain't fake punting. I'm telling you that now. So we're back on defense now, looking to make another stop. As we are going. 45 is in there, chasing. 2nd and 8. Let's bring a bit of pressure. At least they're blocking in the back as well. So it's 2nd and 14 or a 3rd and 4. I will take 2nd and 14. At least they're blocking in the back as well. So it's 2nd and 14 or a 3rd and 4. I will take 2nd and 14. Well, boys are playing on defense. I don't think they'll get that 14 yards. Big hit from Wingard on Jackson. There's he's stuffed for 1 yard. We'll go for a bit of man coverage. With Curse in the back. Curse out there. And that goes nowhere. The screen pass to Dobbins. Tackle, and it's now 4th and 13. Runs over his man there. Can't get anything out of it. Oh, managed to get that one away before getting sacked, making it 4th and 10. But the Ravens defense have stepped up. They've come out to play in this second half. But Josh Allen there with the hit, and their offense. Their defense may have come out to play, but their offense has not. He left Brown all alone there. He found the... No, not Brown. Bateman, sorry. Oh, Campbell nearly had the interception there, but he broke the play up. That's the minimum that I want from a guy. I just need him to break the play up. He's done that. And tackled by 99 Kike, and he stops the first down. And we're going to punt it again. As Campbell tracks him down and takes Jackson down for a stop of a 6-yard gain. As there's 3 in there, Russell, Kike, and the rookie Long was all coming in. Okay, so the run hasn't been having great success. We'll see if we can get something through the air. Chenault manages to catch that, and Dukes Elliott and gets another couple of yards. No, did he? No. No. That was a poor read. That was a poor read by me. Jenkins makes Jackson slide after he gains 4. And we force him out of pocket, and Smoot takes Jackson down. Lovely coverage sack there. That's the sort of things we like to see. As they go for the screen. 94 Long is in there for the tackle. They're going to go for it on 4th. I suppose it's about that time. They do need to start going. No, don't let it. That's it. Well done, Griffin, for punching that ball out. That's a beautiful play. That was a great play because that was a touchdown. Bateman, double coverage from Jackson to throw that, but Bateman's caught it. It's a touchdown all day long. And yet, there's Griffin jumping up and just punching it out. But he got a yard, and it's 2nd and 19. Marvin Jones has got that ball, and it's a 1st down, and he's still in bounds and down to the 18-yard line. Coach says punt. And that's the ball game, 23-7. And I think just a little tweak will be neat. Is all that's required, to be fair. Just a little tweak, because there were times when it was far too easy. That second half, it wasn't that easy. We could move the ball a bit, but their defense stepped up, so just a slight tweak on the sliders will do. But that game has finished with Trevor Lawrence completing 21 passes from 37 attempts for 289 yards, a touchdown, and unfortunately those 2 picks. I'm not mad at those picks. I'm really not. One was a fantastic play, one was a poor read. It's just one of those days. But we can't have too many days like that, because that's now 4 picks on the season for him. But yeah, that was overall it was a good day. I thought he had more touchdowns than that, though. I thought he had 3 passing touchdowns, but obviously not. Yeah, so I'm happy with his performance today. Robinson, I'm extremely happy with. 22 attempts, 126 yards and a touchdown. ETN had 7 rushes for 25 yards, and Trevor Lawrence with the 1, which got 10 yards. Receiving, Chenault had a good day, getting 82 yards off of 8 catches. Marvin Jones got 94 off of 4 and a touchdown. Arnold got 59 off of 3. DJ with 51 off of 3. James Robinson managed 2 catches for -3 yards. That's impressive. And ETN got 1 reception for 6 yards. And defensively, Wingard had 5 tackles, all solo. Devondre Campbell had 7. Miles Jack had 7. Jaron Curse had 5. Shaquille Griffin had 8. Dwayne Smoot had 3, 2 for a loss, 1 sack. Kingsley Kike had 3 tackles, 2 for a loss, 1.5 sacks. Rayshawn Jenkins had 3. Chasen had 3. James Robinson had a tackle. Tyson Campbell had a tackle. Chappelle Russell had 2 tackles, 2 for a loss and half a sack. Josh Allen had 4 tackles, 1 for a loss. Xavier Long got a tackle. And yeah, that was it. So not a bad game all around, to be fair. I say those 2 picks, I'm not mad at them. They're just that they are what they are. 23-7 win against Baltimore away, giving us a nice 2-0 start. And move on to the following week. And so week 3, we are at home to the 2-0 Raiders, who aren't that much in the overall, aren't that much better. They're an 80 overall, 80 defense, 81 offense. We're an 80 defense, 77 offense. On paper, this should be a nice close game. Now, these are the base sliders that I'm using, as I say, from Flasco's sliders that he put on. QB actually 27. I think that's it. My QB's throwing at about 50%, so I don't think we need to do that. Pass blocking's down at 32. I'm fine with that. Wide receiver catching is 42. None of these are really. I mean, run blocking's down at 37, so I was thinking, that was more, but clearly not. That's quite low. But we had a great run game. Fumbles are up at 53. Pass defense reaction time 80. Maybe's that. We will drop that down to 78 for the next game. We'll just bring it down by 2. Like I said, I don't want to bring it down too much, and then it becomes impossible, and I'm complaining and moaning. We'll just do this gradually until we find that sweet spot where we've got the sliders perfect for me. We'll bring the pass defense reaction time down to 78. Interceptions are fine where they are, and we'll bring the pass coverage down from 82. We'll bring that down to 80. Tackling, I think we're fine at 57. Now, QB actually is up at 22. Now, Lamar Jackson was only throwing at about 58% in that game, but he's not the most accurate, and he doesn't throw all that much anyway. And we have just dropped our pass coverage and defense. So we'll leave it at that for this week. And if it's the same with Derek Carr, then we'll look to move that up a touch. Pass blocking, we're not getting an awful lot of pressure during pass blocks. We've got about 4 sacks on the season so far, if that. I'm gonna we'll drop it up to 20. We'll put it up to 20. We'll be fair. The wide receiving catch, and we're going to leave their run blocking. Yes, they didn't do great, Baltimore, so we'll chuck that up to 39. Fumbles is the same as ours. We'll leave their pass defense because we've done really well, so there's no need to move that for them. And their pass coverage, there's no need to move that for them because, again, it's been really good. Tackling will stay where it is. Special teams. Obviously, no real need to touch that. Field goal, yes, it was at 54. but the accuracy's down. Punt power's up, but again, accuracy down. And kickoff power, not that it makes too much difference. Injuries are at 15, fatigue at 55, and player threshold speed is up to 75. Now our penalties, we've got the offsides and false starts at 75, holding at 70, face mask 50. Defensive PI is at 50. We've switched offensive PI in, kick catch interference, although I've never seen the computer do that. I've done it a few times, but illegal block in the back is on 55, and we had quite a few in that game, so that's going to be one to keep an eye on. If we're having 4 or 5 a game like we did against the Ravens, then I'll probably look to turn that down. I have got intentional grounding off because I don't think it works in this game. You can be out of the pocket, or you can have a receiver in the area and it hits you for intentional grounding when you throw the ball away. It just picks you up for throwing the ball away because, yes, that's what you're doing, but it doesn't take into account whether the receiver is in the area, and so you get hit for intentional grounding. So I think it's broken in this game, so I don't use it. So it is off, and it will remain off. Roughing the passer, I dropped to 35 because in the first season, especially early on, I had it up at about 50, 55 I think it was. And I mean, I was walking past their quarterback and getting roughing the passer calls. 35, we're still getting the calls, just not as much, and I think that's good. And illegal contact, running into the kicker, roughing the kicker, they're all on as they should be. So that's the sliders we are using. With the slight alteration to try and make it a little bit better. Like I said, we're going to keep doing this. For big wins, we'll drop it, we'll change it by 2s, and for those tight wins where, yeah, it was close, but I found it a little bit easier than it should have been, we'll change them by 1, and that's where we'll go with the sliders. I don't think we're far off having a sweet spot for my level of playing, but there does need to be a little bit of adjustment, I think. We'll see how it goes up against the Raiders. And so that will do it for this week. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the series. We are 2-0. It's a fantastic start this season. We'll look to continue that as we welcome the Las Vegas Raiders into Jacksonville. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll start looking at stuff to do with the stadium. Maybe he's in around about the bye week of the season, and I'll probably do that every season. We'll do it at the bye weeks, so that'll be week 9 this year. So yeah, if you've got any ideas of what you want to have done to the stadium, please feel free to drop them in the comments. And that's it, and I'll see you next time when somebody's O has to go.